Limited aspects of artificial intelligence programs will be available to high school students starting next semester, as the district recognizes their usefulness. MHS News asked students to share their thoughts on the district's decision. The voices heard are Evan Volker, Leah Borland, Stella Goldsman, Rudra Kansara, Radost Mladenova, Marissa McLean, Landon Busher, and Aaron Canis.
My opinion on Rockwood's policy that they're going to allow ChatGPT to be used in the second semester is that they're opening themselves to a lot of unintended consequences. I understand Rockwood's intent that they want to prepare us for a workforce that might have AI used commonly, but I don't think this will lead to a good outcome.
I just think it's a good opportunity for students to use all the resources that we can.
I think it's interesting. I'm wondering how they're going to implement it.
Introducing ChatGPT to schools, I think is a pretty good idea because it can be used as a good resource.
If it's used in a good way and it's like we have restrictions and we have like rules about how to use it, I think it could be used in a really good way. I don't appreciate that the underclassmen get to use AI and I didn't get to use AI.
I feel like there's pros and cons to it. Using AI as a tool to help you brainstorm and generate ideas is a really great thing. On the other hand, kind of placing too much of a reliance on AI and not promoting independent thought, which I feel could be detrimental in the future.
I think the idea that we'll have access to it fully during like school hours especially is going to have more of an impact in, I think, the negative sense, and that people can strongly abuse this, I guess, in a way, even though it holds a lot of potential for being very helpful.
We also asked administration and teachers from different departments about their opinions. The voices heard are freshman principal Dr. Rick Regina and teachers from the following departments: Language Arts, Miss Lauren Williams; Computer Science, Mr. Nathan Frankenberger; and Social Studies, Ms. McKenna Peters.
It is definitely a resource. It can be a support. It can be an effective part of learning. However, there is some education that needs to take place to make sure students are using it appropriately. And when I say appropriately, it's so they're still learning.
I feel like, students have been using it. They've been using it for a while. So I'm really excited to be able to walk them through the ethical process and how to use it as a tool rather than how to use it to cheat.
At least they're putting in some guidelines, and then it also gives us something that when the students aren't following what they're supposed to do, we can take action and deal with it appropriately.
I think it is a really interesting decision by the district because in one way, AI and ChatGPT and other modes of artificial technology are becoming so prevalent that it's important for kids to leave high school knowing how to utilize these tools in a professional way that can help them, but then preserve, their thoughts and ideas from others.
This is Rhianna Lee reporting for MHS News.